Hey everyone, happy Friday. It's the Fresh Five Friday coming straight at ya. So today's topic is how to recover from a food binge. I thought that this would be pretty good considering the 4th of July fell smack dab in the middle of the week. So I believe most people took off Thursday and Friday and just kept the party on going. And it still may be going for the weekend. But there is a way to get back on track because I recently actually fell off the bandwagon myself. I just needed this urge to rebel against everything that I was doing. So I just fed my mouth whatever it wanted to. And to be honest, it didn't feel good. I like to use the analogy of a car. I am a red hot Maserati. So I am built to perform, I'm built for speed, and I was fueling my body with junk, with easy, fast foods. And I realized I had no energy, I felt bloated and gross and disgusting. So what do? How do I recover from that? So here are 5 tips on how to get yourself back on track. Tip number 1. Do some emotional damage control. Forgive yourself. It happens to everybody, and in fact, it may happen again. So let's take the opportunity to learn from our past. Our present is our gift. It is our gift, our redo. Let's make the best of it. And our future is our motivation. So have faith in what will be and let it go. Let the past go and have faith. Tip number 2. Get back to basics. Identify what worked for you and get back to it. So for me, it was drink plenty of water, fuel your body correctly by doing meal prep. So you're actually getting back to, am I getting enough veggies, fruit, protein, healthy, fiber-filled carbohydrates. I also decided to start practicing mindful eating. That means, am I hungry? Am I just eating because the situation typically calls for it? I also started tracking my sleep. I feel that if I got enough sleep, I wasn't as hungry and felt the need to binge. And lastly, continue to exercise regularly. Movement is therapy, in my opinion. So tip number 3. Avoid overcompensating. I feel that a lot of people who end up just falling off decide to starve themselves, do this extreme detox, or start working out like 3, 4, 5 times more than necessary. Just don't do that. It's not worth the risk that you put on your body of injuring itself, crashing your metabolism, just giving your body shock that's unnecessary. So tip number 4, think about binge control because let's face it, it may happen again. So what are some techniques you can use, i.e. learning from your past, that you can apply now in the present? So for me, I noticed some warning signs, like I was starting to not get enough sleep, I was getting stressed at work, just kind of understand the situation, reframe it so that you identify what your triggers are so that you can prevent it. Also, try to avoid putting any binge-worthy food in the house. So like a whole big bag of potato chips or cookies, just don't. I recommend maybe buying the individual packets. You basically are paying for fat tax, but it gives you a control that you may not have on your own. Also, when you find yourself binging, don't go on autopilot. Take a minute to pause. Like, why am I doing this? Understand how you felt in that moment after that binge. Like, it was just gross, disgusting, and it took way too long to get back to feeling good. So there's always a moment where you can stop. Just remember that. And the last tip, tip number 5, get an accountability partner or join a community, in particular, Whip It Good. We are individuals seeking to continue for progress, not perfection, because perfection it's great. It's an idea that we should strive for, but it's not necessarily reality. So I hope that these 5 tips help you get back on track. Make sure to check out the Fresh 5 Friday next week. Take care. Have a great weekend.